Good afternoon, world, from the Mall of Asia complex. We just jumped out of a Grab taxi and we are heading to meet Grandad and Lola Luz, who are waiting for us in a cafe nearby, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
We're trying to find them, yeah. It's such a big area, it's massive. So last time Sacha and I came to the Mall of Asia, just to the Mall of Asia, it was 7 years ago, 2015.
Yes.
This place has changed a lot since then.
Apart from we were here for Story's birthday,
Yes.
ice skating. Apart from that, it was 2015, so a long time ago.
And I remember actually walking down Manila Bay over there. Obviously no child, didn't have you at the time, Story. There was no Story back then. Can you even think, imagine a time when you didn't exist?
Yeah,
It's crazy, isn't it?
yeah.
And now you're here walking down the same streets that we walked down way before you were born.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
I can't believe it.
It's so big that when you get a taxi, you have to really specify where you want to be dropped off. Because if you stop at one side of Mall of Asia, sometimes you could be like 1 or 2 miles away from where you need to be. So you end up walking through the heat. But luckily they've got these cool skyways and everything is linked together. And you could just walk inside the malls and just kind of stay air conditioned the whole time. So many places here. I don't think you could explore it all in one day. We've been looking for Grandad now for probably about 10 minutes. That's how big this place is. Story's testing out her new present from Nanny.
It's a
How-
Fitbit.
A Fitbit. How many steps have you done so
I
far?
don't know. It's like, I don't even know. 1,068.
1,600 I saw.
Oh yeah.
And do you remember how many you're supposed to do in a day?
10,000.
10,000. Do you think you're going to reach your goal? It's a lot of step, Story, but walking around Mall of Asia, I think you might make it.
I'm going to get that goal.
Yeah, go for it. Determination. Oh, okay, so I think this is where we need to be. Air conditioning. Oh wow, I thought that was a swimming pool. Look how clean that floor is. That is impressive. This is just one part of the mall. It's lovely.
Cold.
Actually, I didn't even see those. Oh, they're massive, aren't they? Let's give you a scale of how big these are. Go stand underneath the dog, Story. Oh yeah, it matches. So this is Story's height. I can't even fit the whole dog in. It really is that big. Massive. We finally found Grandad. Well, at least Story got thousands of steps in. Oh wow, big place. We got lost.
How many coffee bean and teas are
I
there?
know. I tried the map and everything. Oh my goodness. We should have just asked the valet guy. Oh, it's nice and cool in here as well. So I didn't even know this was a mall. This is like part of the Conrad Hotel. They're beautifully decorated in here. Look at that. It's like a little bit of a different class, isn't it? Classical music playing.
Kind of muted tones, very natural.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's very different from the other one. Whoa, look at the sky. Well, I say the sky, look at the ceiling. It's that high up. This is really good. It's so beautiful. It's giving us a taste of what Christmas is going to be like around here. There we go, we finally all found each other. Lola Luz is matching the decorations today. This is really, really beautiful. I just noticed, just here is the Fully Booked store, which is where we buy all of Story's books from on Lazada. So they've obviously got a physical branch here. It's really, really nice. It's actually spread across 2 floors. Look, there's one down here and one up there. Just over there you can see the dessert museum, which has become highly recommended. The only reason why we haven't been there yet is because the tasters that they send you aren't vegan. Yeah, I was just talking about it. Yeah, we want to go there because it looks good, but I'm not sure if we'd be able to eat any of the snacks.
Yeah, I feel it might be a little bit disappointing because one of the main things is that they give you free desserts as you're going around.
Yeah.
And being vegan is probably not any option.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Story just saw a sign here. It's allowed in the restaurant, even in a place like this. It's really cool. Alright, we're just heading through the walkway now, looking for somewhere to eat, connecting to one of the other malls here. So I've just realised that this is exactly the place we came to in 2015. This part of the mall is the only bit I recognise. So much development has happened here. in the Mall of Asia since 2015, and it was unrecognisable before, but I actually remember standing here 7 years ago, Story. Now I'm with you. Yes. It's pretty, isn't it? Looks like a candy cane. Make it Christmassy. This soy yummy place does vegan snacks. They have taho here, so we could probably check that out later. Having a moment of nostalgia, remembering the time we came here before. Cultura, this is what we found in Davao. Lovely shop that. They've got a 2-floor carousel. Never seen one of those in my life. I found a secret dog. What are you doing down there? Actually, you spotted him, didn't you? Oh, he just hid his face. Just had some lunch. We're now outside the mall again. It is raining. You can feel that humidity coming in. We are on the hunt for the cyber zone, aren't we? It's actually overwhelmingly big here.
And the Mac Centre has actually shut its doors because it's so busy, so we can't actually go in that store.
But yes,
we can go in here.
This is the cyber zone. I do believe we can find a case for Story's phone here. Okay, we can get in this door. Story wants something pink and sparkly. I don't think you're going to find that in the Power Mac Centre, but we'll have a look anyway.
This is the busiest shop in the whole of the mall.
It is Apple, isn't it? iPad mini 6th generation, yeah. This is basically the only colour choice, this Story. You're interested? It's okay, yeah, it will work, but don't get it if you don't like it, okay?
Really? Have stands.
They don't? Oh, I thought they folded over. So I went from thinking there was nowhere to get tech stuff to being surrounded by tech stores. Yeah, look, everywhere you go, somebody's selling something, tempered glass and different cases. Hopefully Story can find a little iPad mini pink case. Story, what colour do you look for? What colour are you looking for?
I'm looking for purple.
A purple case, yeah?
Yeah.
Something with a stand in it, maybe?
Yeah.
We'll see what we can find, yeah? We have a successful mission. Story found a case. And now we're about to walk through the Tunnel of Lights. Oh, this is psychedelic. Very cool. Hi. I like this a lot. It's a little bit like when we went to the Mind Museum. Very cool. Moa Rainbow Alley. Is that the Rainbow Alley?
Yeah, this is amazing! If you look behind me, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That shined like coral. The Rainbow Alley was amazing. It shined like coral.
Oh, like a coral bed, like a coral reef.
Yeah, it was like a coral reef, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit, a neon coral reef.
Yeah. I have completed my steps.
You did. You finished your goal. Whoa, 10,000 steps at the Mall of Asia and still going strong. Problem with city life, you end up spending a lot of money. This is Story's new case. This is some jackets and some trousers we got from a surplus store, which were actually quite cheap. We just popped down to the supermarket and I picked up some bran flakes, something I haven't had in a long time. Green apples hard to find, kiwis, and of course, the ever elusive blueberries that are almost impossible to get. But look at that price. That is almost £10 for a packet. One banana and some dragon fruits. Let's go and have a look at that evening night sky. I missed the blue hour, but those city lights still make an impact when you look out over the skyline. It felt pretty special going back to the Mall of Asia today and experiencing that place after 7 years having not been there. I really enjoyed it. There was a bit of nostalgia and I just love the fact that we've been so many places in the world now that so many places can feel like home. We've lived in Australia, so if we go to Sydney, there are parts of Sydney that feel like they've got home elements to them, that nostalgia, and I felt that today when we went to the Mall of Asia. And I feel like we only just scratched the surface of that place. There's so much to do there, so many things. You can even do archery. If you lived nearby, you could like take up a whole crazy new hobby. It wouldn't be cheap, of course, it would cost you a lot of money, but still, like the idea that this exists in the Philippines is exciting for us. Hope you enjoyed today's daily vlog. I'm going to end it today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.